Warning: sensitive images.
As tragedy unfolds in Ukraine, some positive news has also emerged alongside the support and prayers of many. On March 18, 2022, Supreme Master Television team members shared this news with our most beloved Supreme Master Ching Hai, who graciously spared some of her precious time to provide her invaluable thoughts on the topics.
Master, there is some great news from Ukraine that we have for you today. There has been a unique online effort to aid Ukrainian citizens. There's something called Airbnb, and it's a service where one can book a private room in a house. And from March 2nd to March 3rd, people around the world booked 61,000 nights in Ukrainian cities via Airbnb with no one planning to check in or even reschedule.
Oh,
And by doing this, it raised 1.9 million US dollars in just those 48 hours.
oh,
And since that day,
that is for raising money?
if those Ukrainians who list their room on Airbnb, they will receive that money. And it's a form of aid because as private citizens, as people of the world, maybe they don't have a way to directly help the Ukrainians. But this is one way. They can send them some money by reserving a room but actually not using it.
Understand.
And so since that day, bookings have continued. 434,000 rooms have been reserved and 15 million US dollars has been raised.
Okay, wow. All right, congratulations, Ukraine. Yeah, a lot of people are helping, I heard. Taiwan is helping with many millions, and China is also helping now.
Wow.
Yeah,
Good China.
yeah, China. Yeah,
Wow.
That's good news.
yeah, good news.
Yes.
Yeah, very, very good of them.
Yes.
Because they say that it's supposed to have been asking China for help financially and with combat instruments. Yeah, like drones, flying drones, bombing drones as if they didn't bomb enough already.
Yes, Master.
As if they did not kill enough people by air already.
Right.
Because the sky is not closed.
Yes.
I was so worried that the children and the people who are small and weak cannot run fast enough.
Yes, Master.
Yeah, if they fight on the ground, you can run somewhere else. But if they bomb on top of your head, where would you run? I was so worried, I couldn't sleep over that. But China said, no, we're not helping. They deny that. So maybe they're not helping. But they're helping Ukraine. Wow.
Wow.
I'm so very grateful for that. Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, that's what the big brother is for, right?
Yes, exactly.
Yeah, if you want people to be on your side, you must help them when they need it. Yeah?
Yes, exactly.
Then you become their friend. A friend in need is a friend in...
Indeed. Yes.
You know everything. All right. So anything else?
Yes, Master. Also, Ukrainian tennis player Diana Yastremska announced she will give her prize money to her homeland Ukraine after being beaten in the final of the Lyon Open in France.
Wow.
And before that, she and her younger sister spent 2 nights sheltering in an underground car park from missile strikes in Ukraine before being sent to safety in France by their parents.
Oh, very good, very good. God bless them.
Yes.
God bless all the people
So good.
who helped with a good cause in Ukraine. Yeah.
Yes, Master.
And I heard that the Russian army is losing. The 4th generals, at least, the 4th died in battle.
That's right.
Oh, God, I'm not very happy about this good news. I wish that Russia would just stop to save all their innocent people. The army, they were also innocent. They were enlisted and conscripted
Yes.
to go into the army to fight. It's not their choice. It's not their fault. If they die, they leave behind wives and kids, parents and friends, and all kinds of heartache.
Yes,
Oh,
Master.
yes, Master.
Indeed.
I'm not happy. My God, if the generals die, many soldiers will feel discouraged.
Yes.
Yes, that's true.
And then that will make them lose more and die more. It's terrible, terrible. The cycle,
Yes, Master.
Yes, Master.
Yes.
the devil cycle. Oh my God, it's terrible, terrible, terrible. No matter who dies, I don't like it. It's terrible. They were born not to die. Not like that.
Yes, Master.
Right,
Yes.
Master.
Not to die in such a terrible situation like that. And then Putin is jailing his people. I mean, house arrest and all that.
Yes, Master.
Oh.
Blaming his people, his aid for the failure in the battle. But what can they do? I mean, if you fight, one side must lose
Yes,
Yeah.
Master.
Yes.
Yes, Master.
and get hurt, or it's inevitable. The best is not to fight, not to have war.
Right.
Right,
Yes,
Master.
that's right.
Yeah, all the soldiers from the Russian side should just quit and go and surrender. And then, even if they are in prison, like prisoners of war, they still keep their life.
Yes.
Yes, Master.
Yeah, until things change.
Yes, Master.
Yes, Master.
Yeah, because people don't kill prisoners of war during the war. Both sides. It's supposed to be like that.
Yes.
Yes.
And the president of Ukraine promised them that the Ukraine people will treat them better than in their army. Just like a decent human. They will not do anything to them. They will treat them well.
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah, they should go to the Ukrainian government and just surrender to save their lives and to save the Ukrainian life.
Yes, Master.
Right.
Yes, right, Master.
What for you fight for losing and senseless killing?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes,
There's no use at all.
that's right, Master.
Any other good news? Tell me.
The next good news, Master, is recently President Zelensky gave an impassioned speech to the U.S. Congress asking for more help. And as a result, the U.S. announced they will give $800 million in more military aid to them. It would be delivered soon. So that's helping them out a lot with more military aid.
Okay. And recently, I looked at the news. The Ukrainians just won again in some small area somewhere.
Oh, yes.
Oh.
I think they've just pushed back around Kyiv, the Russian advance. They pushed them back a little bit.
Yeah. Oh, also 140,000 people came back. They escaped and they came back to fight together.
Oh.
140,000. They ran before, but they came back to fight.
Wow.
And many religions, people from outside really came in to fight with the Ukrainian people. No salary, nothing.
Right.
Yes.
They really volunteer because they feel it's so unjustified, the war.
Yes, Master.
Yes.
And they hated it all. Okay. It's good for the Ukrainian people. It would be better if there's no war at all, but I don't know why Putin did all this. It's all nonsense and really unreasonable, illogical. Nobody can explain except that he's possessed or he's a demon and all crazy as well.
Yes,
Yes,
Master.
Master.
Nobody in a sane mind would do this kind of thing.
No, that's right, Master.
Even any dictator, they would have some cause to do it. There's no cause at all.
Right,
No.
Master.
Just came in and want to take people's country just like that, killing anybody.
Yes.
And order his soldiers to kill civilians just to unnerve the government, just to make the government so scared and feeling so bad that they have to surrender.
Yes,
Yes,
Master.
Master.
But you don't force people to do that. Even if Russia wins this war, the whole country will hate him
Right.
Yes, that's true.
Right, Master.
and hate Russia, and they will not be able to govern well.
That's right.
Yes.
They might just die by assassination or whatever.
Yeah.
They will not sit well on their seats.
Yeah.
That's true.
They will not sleep well.
Yes,
Yes, Master.
If they cannot fight now, they will fight continuously, guerrilla style. You can't just shut people up. You cannot just force people to give their country to you
Yes,
Yeah.
that's right.
without any cause at all,
Yes,
Yes,
exactly,
Master.
Master.
unprovoked. They didn't do anything to Russia at all.
No, Master.
That's why the whole world supports Ukraine.
That's
Yes.
Right.
That is the force of energy to reckon with.
right. Sure.
Yeah, even heaven supports Ukraine. That's why they keep winning. I mean, they lost also because they are no match, of course. No match to manpower and expertise, weapons and whatever. But they have their faith strong.
Right.
And they want to protect their people and their country. They have the right to. You know, this is the most insane war in history.
Yes,
Yes.
Master.
The thing is, if you force a country to be absorbed into your country, people don't like that.
Right.
Right.
Right,
Yes.
Master.
Especially when you use a brutal way to do that. Of course, nobody will like you.
Yes, that's true.
They will hate you to the bone. And you cannot govern that country too long. sooner or later somebody would revolt against you or kill you or assassinate you quietly or something.
Yes.
Yes, Master.
Or even maybe your own people will do it because they also cannot bear your brutality and your unreasonable way of brutal acting against other countries' citizens,
Yes,
Yes.
Master.
Yes, Master.
like controlling or tyranny,
Yeah.
and people will revolt against you sooner or later.
That's right, Master.
Just like if a man rapes a woman and asks her to fall in love with him, how can it happen?
Right, Master.
No, Master. Not possible.
Yeah, even if he is strong and powerful, it won't happen.
Yes, that's
yes,
true.
Master.
You cannot win people's hearts by using this kind of evil brutality to control them or to snatch their country and their freedom.
That's right,
Yes.
Master.
Nobody win you,
Yes,
Right,
Master.
yes.
not in their hearts. See, now they're still fighting, and they know they might not have any chance of winning, but they still fight.
Yes,
Yes,
Master.
Master.
Win or lose, they just want to show that they don't like this brutality, this wicked evil of putting.
Yes,
Yes,
Master.
Master.
So now the world seems to capiche, finally, a little bit more than before.
Right.
Yes, Master.
Before they just say, oh, it doesn't matter, just local fight. What does it mean, local fight? So you just let people die like that just because they are not your countrymen? Is that funny mentality?
Yes,
Yes.
Master.
So you're just as wicked as Putin because Putin doesn't care.
Right, Master.
So if you support him or you just let it be, then you're just the same as Putin.
Right.
Yes.
Yes, Master.
So as I told you, if you see your neighbor in trouble, being beaten by bully, and you just stand there and watch, then you're just as bad as that guy, the bully.
Yes. Yes.
And then especially beaten women and children in front of you, and you just do nothing. How can that be? What kind of beast is that? Even the beasts, sometimes they protect other species.
Yes.
Yes, Master.
Talking about being the beast, we saw many clips. It's lucky somebody recorded that even in the wild, they protect each other, protect others.
Yes.
Even one lion protected one of the sheep people. Or one leopard person protected one orphan monkey person.
Yes.
I saw a documentary on the internet a long time ago. For example, like that.
Yes.
Okay, any other good news?
Yes,
Tell me.
a Russian journalist, her name is Marina Ovsyannikova, she protested live on Russian state television
Yeah,
by holding up a placard.
yeah, I saw that.
Did you see that?
Yes.
Yeah, that said, no war, stop the war, don't believe the propaganda, they are lying to you here.
Yeah,
You could hear her saying,
yeah,
no war, stop the war.
yeah.
But since then, also, there's been a stream of resignations from people in the Russian state media.
Okay. Yeah, it does have effect.
It sparked some effect on people just not agreeing to be lying to people through their state media.
Yeah, wonderful, wonderful.
Yes.
After that, she was questioned for 14 hours straight.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Of course, they won't let her get away with that.
Yeah, sure.
But still, even then, the police who questioned her would also understand why she did that, and they just have to do it. But I don't think they think bad about her or anything.
Yes, Master.
Yeah, so courageous.
Exactly,
Very,
Master.
Oh,
Yes.
I applaud her.
Yeah.
Yes.
May God protect you.
May she be protected. That's true, Master.
By God, by heaven. Yeah.
Yes, we pray so
Such a
too.
woman is worth more than 100,000 soldiers going fighting blindly.
Yes.
She's more than a general. She's more than a hero.
Yes,
Yes,
Master.
Master.
She went against the whole system of this secret service and communism, controlling and dictatorship and all that,
Yes.
Yes, Master.
for which people would have been poisoned or killed or imprisoned forever.
Yes.
Yes.
She knew all that, and she still did it. It's
Wow.
such a wonderful, it's heaven-inspired.
Yes.
Yes,
Master.
Master.
Yeah, and a woman even.
And she has 2 children.
She has 2 children.
Yeah.
Oh, dear God. So she must have felt
So brave.
she had it.
Yes, Master.
I think because she has children, so she just knows what if she is the one in Ukraine.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes,
because she saw the mother and children die on the street like that because the bombing was from Russia,
Yes,
Yes.
Master.
Yes, Master.
and many more without recording.
Yes.
Yes.
When people are running, they don't record. They might not have anything with them to record, even a mobile phone.
Yes.
Yes, Master.
Sometimes they run so fast. Emergency, you see. The bombing is on their head, so what can they think of? Just go. Many people are running without any luggage or anything.
Yes. Wow.
Yeah. And that's the little information that they can give, because it's also difficult to have information from out there.
Exactly.
Also, people are running who even have the heart to record. So it's a miracle that they could even leak out some clips like that, yeah?
Yes, Master.
The clip of the horror in the war that Putin has caused to the innocent people,
Yes.
children and women. Oh, what a coward, what evil. A normal man wouldn't do that. A normal man, not to talk about, just a leader. Okay, anyway. All right, so Biden has been pressured, also by Congress and all that. Yes. And even a senator called him despicable for not helping Ukraine before, yeah? He even called him despicable. Only your master, she is so outspoken. Yeah.
Well, it's true.
It is true.
I mean, no words. We try to use the most fitting words, and these are still not enough to convey this madness that he's doing.
I said I could not even use any worse word. I don't know any better word to use.
Exactly.
When I'm in the heat, so anguish about people's innocent lives lost like that, I could not think of a dictionary, okay?
Yes.
Yes,
I use whatever comes across to my mind.
Yeah.
Any more good news?
Yes, Master. The Turkish non-governmental organizations sending humanitarian aid on the occasion of Ramadan to Ukraine. And they're already in the field delivering aid to Ukraine, but their activities will increase during Ramadan. And then they will deliver meals, blankets, clothes, and other aid also.
Good. For the refugees and those who cannot go out and buy things.
Yes.
The thing is, Biden should just let the European countries do what they want to help Ukraine.
Yes.
Yes, Master.
He should not just stop it, because he knows it's very, very important to Ukraine, but he stopped it. Meaning he just wants Russia to bomb people
Yeah.
at random anywhere, to kill children, women, and any family,
Yes, Master.
civilians. So that is very wicked, very evil of him.
Yes, Master.
That is.
It's not even from his pocket. What's wrong with him, huh?
Yeah.
Yes.
Poland wanted to give Ukraine fighter jets, and he just stopped it.
Yes, Master.
Yes.
This is evil.
Yes, Master.
Why stop for Ukraine? Why don't stop just Russia then, huh?
Exactly.
Right. Yes, Master.
Yes, Master.
What's the difference? The other one is even a bully, so he should stop him instead of stopping the victim to defend himself.
Right, Master.
Yes.
He didn't have to give any fighter jets. Then he can just close the sky,
Yes, right.
Master.
so that the Russians at least don't bomb them, so people can have a chance to escape.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, and he knows that all the pilots, and even a capture pilot, confessed that he was ordered to bomb civilians
Yes.
on TV. Yeah, one of the pilots was captured, and then he say like that. But he say from now he will try his best to stop this war. Yeah, probably he contacted his comrades, or he wrote to all the people he knows, in the army. Just don't do that, don't do this.
Yes,
Yes.
Master.
Even just a no-fly zone would be good for both.
Yes.
He say if he give it, then the Americans have to go and shoot the Russians. Now they don't have to. The Ukrainian pilots can do it.
Right.
Yes,
Right,
Yes,
Master.
Master.
Just to give the fighter jets, and they do what they want. And not even his own fighter jets. Not even American fighter jets.
That's right.
Yes.
Yes, right.
People have spare, and then they want to give, so why not, huh?
Right.
Yes.
At least so the Russians, maybe not even shoot them down or anything, but at least the Russians know that they have the equivalent now. So maybe you should not attack them, because they have fighter jets, they will attack you back.
Yes.
So they think twice.
Yes,
Yes,
Master.
Or maybe they won't bomb them with the aeroplane.
Right.
Yes, Master.
Oh, and the no-fly zone is easy. It's good for both sides.
It is.
Yes, Master.
But no, he has to stop it. Oh, this man, he will just go to hell forever. I will never allow him to come back. I will not. This type of evil is not allowed anywhere under the sun. You hear me, okay?
Yes,
Yes, Master.
I promise you that. these minus love are ruling the world. That is the problem.
Yes,
Yes,
Master.
Yes,
Master.
Master.
Not only they are zero love, but minus, like P. Francis. They are all ganging together to harm humanity. Yeah, you see clearly or not?
Yes, Master.
Yes.
Yes, Master.
Yes,
Yes, Master.
Yeah, they're together. Also, some good news I heard from this occupied city. The people are shipping out, about 20,000 in Mariupol.
Yes.
People are escaping, about 20,000 already, by car, by private car.
Wow.
There are many more trapped inside. Of course, they won't let them leave. They are probably sneaking out or something by some private road somewhere. And Elon Musk, he wanted to have a duo with Putin. But one of the Chechen leaders, he say he's in Ukraine to fight against the Ukrainians. He's with Russia. And he even told Elon to go and learn with them first. Because Putin will really kill him if they have a duo. Yeah, I also tell him not to do it because Putin, he doesn't just play like a sportsman. He will have tricks.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, Master.
Yeah, he will just kill him outright and fast. Also, he has this dark power as well. The devils are with him. Yeah.
Oh, wow.
So better Elon not to dream about it. Besides, it's not his country to bet, to gamble with.
Yes, Master.
But it's very good of him to at least try, to think of something. But I don't think Putin will ever go and have a duel with him. He's afraid to death about COVID and all that.
Yes,
Yes.
Master.
Yeah.
He's not going out anywhere. He's afraid people will assassinate him. He's right to be afraid. He should be very afraid.
Right, Master.
Right.
A lot of people hate him. Those who know about this war, they hate him.
Yes, Master.
Maybe they didn't hate him that much before, but they do now.
Yes.
Definitely.
Not just the opposition, but his own people.
Yeah.
Because he's very, very well protected now, but just one mistake somewhere, one leak somewhere, then he'll be dead.
Yes.
He's maybe in a bunker somewhere. Or his family, I read that they moved them somewhere into a very safe underground city. Yeah. In Alte, something like that. Under mountain. So probably he's there to be safe first and then kill everyone else. Oh, terrible. He wants to kill all the Ukrainians or something. Otherwise, why would he order just to bomb anywhere like that?
Right,
Yes.
Master.
They are civilians. The free world should worry now. I mean, the Europeans. I remember now, 3 leaders from European countries came to meet Zelensky by train even.
Yes,
Oh,
Master.
yes, that's right.
And they came back safe already, just to show support.
Yes.
Yeah.
But that's not enough. At least they understood. They say that we don't want our children to live under this kind of tyranny.
Yes.
So at least they understood the gravity of it.
Yes, Master.
So it's something. And the EU has to deny it. Oh, they went by themselves, not representing us. Shameless. They should be honored that these good people even represented them.
Yes, they should.
God, sickening. I'm telling you. That's why I'm ticked off.
Yes,
Yes,
Master.
Master.
So sickening. What kind of humans are these? They must be also working for the devils or something quietly.
Yes,
Oh, yes,
Master.
Master.
God, so sickening. Yuck. So ugly and so cowardly. So low life. Tell me what else.
Yes, Master.
Tell.
President Zelensky visited wounded soldiers recovering at a military hospital. He also awarded the troops and hospital workers with medals. It shows Zelensky has a very good heart and he's a kind leader.
That's the way he should do anyway. It's good. He seems to be a very kind and reasonable guy.
Yes,
Yes.
Yes,
Master.
Master.
And at least he sticks his neck out for his country.
Yes,
Yes.
He's
Master.
not a coward and he's not running away. He's the main reason that the soldiers are fighting well and hard.
Yes,
Yes.
Yes, Master.
He makes a good example. He encourages them. He inspires them.
Yes.
Yes.
If the leader's gone, then things go down quickly.
Yes.
Yes, Master.
Oh, I don't want to name names, but sometimes the leader runs away and then doesn't care about what happens next to his people or his country.
Yes, Master.
Okay, Any other news?
Yes, Master. The International Court of Justice, ICJ, judges have ordered Russia to immediately suspend their military operations in Ukraine.
Yes.
And ensure any military units or people supported or controlled by it take no steps to further the military operation. And to add to this, Master, among the judges, almost all of them agree, except two Chinese and Russian judges.
How surprising. What a surprise for me. Wow, it really surprised me. Thank you, my love. Good that you guys did your research homework well. I'm very happy. At least some good news for a change.
Yes, Master.
Very good, very good, very good. You know, even the UN also opposed the Russian war and told them to stop, but they didn't listen. So I hope they listen to this court.
Yes.
Because if they can catch him, he will be in jail forever.
Yes.
Not to talk about anything else.
Yes, Master.
This amounts to war crimes against humanity, because he's killing at random, killing children and women, bystander, innocents.
That's right.
And evidence is mounting.
Yes.
Master.
This is a crime, great crime against humanity,
Right.
no matter what. So if they catch him, he'll be doomed. If they catch him, he'll be in jail forever. There are already precedents before. Many leaders have been jailed like that, or condemned, put in jail,
Yes.
or sent to jail. And sometimes they just die in jail or commit suicide. This kind, the longer they live, the more harm they do to their own fellow humans.
Yeah, that's right.
So even one person dies for 100,000 to live, that should be okay with everyone.
Yes, Master.
Because this kind is not human anymore. He's not human.
Right.
He's an enemy of humans, to say the least.
Yes.
Right.
He's working for demons to harm humanity, his own fellow humans.
Yes.
Yes,
Yes,
So it
Master.
doesn't matter if he rots in hell. I mean, in jail. And then in hell, of course. That's for sure.
Right.
All right. Any other good news?
Yes, Master. Germany and Finland pledged more help for Ukraine.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, in a news conference in Berlin with Finland's Prime Minister, the German Chancellor said that Western countries will provide more humanitarian, financial, and military aid for Ukraine in the coming days.
Yeah.
Also, the German Chancellor praised the Ukrainian people's bravery in the face of Russia's military aggression.
It's about time.
Yes.
But the Chancellor, the new one, Mr. Scholz, was the one really saying that rejecting Ukraine is a good thing, is the right thing, even. In the beginning of the war, maybe he was saying that just to try to stop the war.
Yes, Master.
I don't think if he's in the sane mind, he would ever say that again.
Right.
Yes.
Yes, Master.
Because he's in NATO, and he said NATO refusing to let Ukraine join is correcting. Similar like that. Yeah, I didn't repeat the whole words, but it's like that. He meant it's a good decision.
Yes.
But I guess he just said that to chill out the war, chill out Putin. But he still goes ahead and kills people, invading Ukraine anyway. This guy, he's possessed. He's a devil.
Yeah.
Yes, Master.
He's a devil incarnate.
Yes.
Yeah, anyway, I think this is his own evilness, because he messed up with many other countries before Ukraine anyway.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Yes.
Yes, Master.
So it's not just now. Now he's just more crazy.
Right.
He's just more crazy, more possessed, or more murderous.
Oh.
Yes, Master.
Otherwise, he messed up with many other countries already before.
Yes.
Yes.
And the whole world just ignored it, just maybe kind of spoiled him. And then now he continues, because it's so easy.
Right.
Yes, Master.
Nobody does anything. A little sanction here and there. But now they did sanction the whole world, and it's more serious. So maybe Russia's economy will collapse sooner or later. And that also probably will help to stop the war somehow, if they don't have supplies. The Ukrainians, they recently, some days ago, I think they stopped the supply road that supplies things to the army of Russia. Yeah, without supplies, they will just die anyway.
Right.
Yes.
Yes, Master.
Hunger, thirst, lack of comfort.
Yes.
It is still very cold there. with all this makeshift army camp. Okay, any more news?
Yes, Master. President Zelensky said on Saturday, March 12th, that he had spoken to Israeli Prime Minister Naftali Bennett and discussed the prospects for peace talks to end the conflict with Russia.
Yeah. He also said that Russia seems to talk more sense now, more reasonable now in the last few days. That's why I read. Maybe they can make a better concession. But I just hope that Zelensky doesn't give in too much.
Yes, Master.
Because once they have this, they will have that. They keep demanding more.
Yes, Master.
But what to do? I mean, when people are dying, it's very difficult to make decisions.
Yes, Master.
Especially if the president of Ukraine is a very kind-hearted person.
Right.
Okay. Any more news?
Yes, there was just some good news from volunteers in the UK. They were being very quick to race medical supplies from the UK to the Ukrainian front line. So within 2 days, they covered 1,000 miles in 6 countries. They transported vans loaded with medical kits and trauma kits and oxygen regulators. They covered 1,000 miles in just 2 days just to help the front line.
Wow. Yeah. They did their part.
Yes.
However small, however big, it's all very, very kind of them. The whole world wants to help. I never saw such a war like this.
Right. Right, Master.
Not that I know of. Maybe I didn't know much about war. I was never interested. Because mostly they fight each other and other countries jump in and all that, military-wise. But this war seems to tick everybody off.
Yes, Master.
And they all help. Small countries, big countries, little islands, big giant like China also even jump in to help.
Right.
Because people just feel it.
Yes,
They
Master.
feel the injustice and feel the pain of the Ukrainian people. That they're wondering why. Why did Russia come and kill them?
Yes.
There's no reason whatsoever.
Yeah, none whatsoever.
Also, big muscle did not want to help. That also ticks people off.
Yes,
So
Master.
privately, they try to do what they can.
Yes.
Yes.
And that's very good of them. At least the Ukrainian people feel comforted
Yes.
and encouraged to protect their own people and their country.
I can't just stay in Poland and let Russians destroy our independence, destroy our cities, kill our citizens, kill our children, kill our elderly people. So, summing up all those circumstances, I made a decision to come back to Ukraine and fight.
140,000 people came back to fight.
Yes.
Incredible.
In the beginning, maybe they just thought, okay, they just go for a while and probably they can come back, the war will end. But now they saw no end. So they come back to fight instead.
Wow.
Or maybe they just took their family there to settle them down there and then they come back.
Yes, Master.
If I were a Ukrainian, I would. If I were one of them, I would.
Yes,
I
Master.
just have a different job to do, that's all. We did help with a humble contribution of $100,000. I know it's not much, but if everyone chips in, then it would be good for the Ukrainians.
Yes, Master.
Yes.
We just offer some humble contribution for them For the refugees, for example, or the elderly who are stuck there for their essentials. Everything helps.
Yes, Master. It does.
I wish it could help more, but we are also in a situation because of COVID and all that.
Right.
Right, Master.
And Supreme Master Television. And we continue helping anyway, what we can.
Yes,
Yes, Master.
But our hearts, our prayers are with them. We don't just help financially, we pray for them.
Yes, Master.
Yes, Master.
That's very important. Prayer is very powerful.
Yes, Master.
Very powerful. Some people just don't realize it, but when you pray wholeheartedly for someone else, that's very powerful.
Right.
Nice.
You remember the film called the Astro City?
Yes.
Yes.
The doctor, just one person prayed for him.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
And then he got helped.
Right.
Wow, yes.
Yeah, somebody has to pray. If that person cannot pray, because of too much suffering and too much taken aback to dollars, or maybe never knew how to pray before,
Right,
or
exactly.
doesn't believe in heavens or hell or anything,
Yes.
or cannot pray. So even if one person prays for you, you get helped. That's how it is.
Yes,
Yes.
Master. Yes.
That's how it is. Or you pray for yourself. But it has to be sincere. It is very powerful when somebody says, I will pray for you.
Yes.
And if they do, it is very powerful, very helpful.
Yes,
Yes,
Master.
Master.
Because that is a selfless, unconditional act of heartfelt kindness.
Yes,
Yes.
Yes,
Master.
Master.
That's why it touches heaven. Everything you do unconditionally for someone else lifts you up and helps that person that you pray for as well. Anything you do unconditionally, it will touch heaven. That's why I told you the soldiers, the young people in Ukraine who stay to fight, even though they know they might die or be wounded or become handicapped, they still do it. So they are very noble. Do you understand now the spirit of it
Yes, Master.
and the principle of it?
Yes.
Right.
So you don't ask me why they are not vegan and they're not spiritual. It's not the outward performance only that counts.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, Master.
Many people are vegetarian, but not as unconditional as that.
Yes.
Yes.
Master. Yes.
Okay, my love. All right. If no more questions or no more comments, then we call it a day.
Okay, Master.
Yes.
Okay, Master.
Thank you,
Thank you,
Master, for your
Master.
time. Take care, Master.
You take care also, okay?
We love you, Master.
We have work to do. I have still. So, we all have to go now. Ciao.
Bye, Master.
Bye, Master.
Bye, Master.
Allez-y.
Love you, Master.
Allez-y. Allons-y.
God protect Master always.
Thank you, thank you.
God bless, Master.
God protect you too. God love. God bless.
Thank you, Master.
We love you, Master.
God bless the world to be vegan. And peace soon.
Our sincere thankfulness, most loving Master, for expanding our hearts and minds with your priceless wisdom. We pray your enlightening message for a noble and benevolent society be heard by all nations and leaders, so that peace in Ukraine can be achieved. May cherished Master be forever in the best of health and serenity, divinely protected by all glorious heavens. To hear what interesting moral stories from Olac or Vietnam Master told in relation to the situation in Ukraine, as well as who is the invisible protector that helped Master in crucial moments, please tune in to Between Master and Disciples at a later date for the full broadcast of this conference. Also for your reference, please check out previous related Flying News or Between Master and Disciples conferences such as Flying News, the ingredients needed to awaken our God power within. Treasure others' lives by making peace. Supreme Master Ching Hai's thoughts on the urgent situation in Ukraine. The world left Ukraine to fight alone. Between Master and Disciples. Supreme Master Ching Hai's courageous work for the world. People need true, strong, and wise leaders. Women have to be protected and respected. A president should protect his people's lives. Vengeance never brings peace. The true jihad. Real compassion and moral standards is the real solution. Governments worldwide must stand with Ukraine. Powerful countries must be courageous and help Ukraine. Heaven is aiding Ukraine in the war between good and evil.